milk, energy drink, smoothies, milk. Did I just mention milk? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pauline and this is my tiny corner for first-time moms. If you share the same experiences, if you share the same struggles, please subscribe down there so that you will be notified for new uploads. So, for today's video, I'm going to talk about postpartum sweating. What? Postpartum sweating? I haven't heard of that. Me too, Mom. Me too. It is probably the worst thing that could have happened to you during the winter. Imagine living in a cold country and sweating as hell during the winter. So why is it happening and what can I do? Keep on watching if you want to know how. So, sweating is normal for our body, right? We do sweat even though we were not pregnant yet. But why does it amplify after we have given birth, like so much? So why does it happen? It is because during pregnancy, your body accumulates lots and lots of fluid, and the sweating is the way of the body to get rid of the extra fluid that's left after we have given birth. In my case, I would sweat on the palm of my hands and on the soles of my feet. Yikes. As I've mentioned, sweating is normal, but excessive sweating, like I have, is a condition called hyperhidrosis in general. But if you have specific areas in your bodies where you sweat, like in my case, I sweat on my palms and the soles of my feet, it also has different terms. For the palmar hyperhidrosis. If it's the sole of your feet that's sweating, it's called plantar hyperhidrosis. You don't see anything aside from my frame right here, but I do have this because I have to keep on wiping my palms because it's really wet and it's really sweaty. And if you also experience the same thing, please comment down below and please leave some tips down there on what you did with your postpartum sweating. Another factor that would amplify the sweating is when you are breastfeeding. So when we are breastfeeding, the hormones in our bodies are constantly changing and our estrogen level is low. So that's another factor where our bodies react by excreting a lot of sweat. So breastfeeding moms, don't be surprised if you sweat more than you do. What are the things that you can do to at least minimize the sweating? First advice that I can give you, although I don't do this frequently, is to deep breathing. So, do you notice that when you deep breathe, it feels like your lungs gets full when you inhale and like empty itself completely when you exhale? You can really feel the air coming in and out of your lungs. And also, there's also one thing that I can teach you about deep breathing using the triangle method. You just basically have to form a triangle right there and you count 1, 2, 3. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. When you say 1, you have to inhale. 2, hold your breath. 3, exhale. So 1, 2, 3. Really feels good. So you repeat the process until you feel better and you feel composed. Next is to drink lots of fluid. I cannot stress this enough, but drinking lots of fluid like milk, energy drink, smoothies, milk. Did I just mention milk? My personal favorite is coconut water. Back in the Philippines, because Philippines is a tropical country, so we usually just have lots of coconut trees like just right outside our house. So back then I would get really fresh coconut juice, coconut water, fresh from the shell. But now that we're here in Canada, I really looked for a coconut water that's closer to the taste that we have back in the Philippines. And I found this coconut water. This is my absolute favorite. This is Vita Coco coconut water. This is my favorite because I have tried the other brands and they're not really that close to the fresh coconut water. Next is to use an antiperspirant. Personally, I use this orange gamer goo for my palm, but there are some arguments about using an antiperspirant when you're pregnant or when you're breastfeeding because of the aluminum content of these formula. But I did some research and it says that you can also acquire aluminum from the foods and from your environment, so a little amount of it in the form of these products is totally safe for the baby or for yourself. And I also make sure that I do apply this one in the morning, even before I get to have a close contact with my baby. It would take a couple of minutes to sit in the pores and minimize or prevent the sweating. So you can use any antiperspirant, but this one is my favorite. Next thing is to take a bath and or shower. I know it's a form of self-care, doing your hygiene, but absolutely it is one way to prevent the excessive sweating. I know some people would take a shower during the night if they had a good bath in the morning, and I know some people would also still take a shower during the night even though they had a good bath in the morning. So whatever you prefer, it's up to your convenience. Another tip when you bathe or shower is to use some products with eucalyptus or mint to have that cooling sensation when you shower. That way it keeps your body cooler. The next and the last but not the least is to wear light fabric. Wear light fabric. Like personally, I have this worn out t-shirt. It's not really that worn out, but it's my favorite because I just feel so comfortable and just I feel like my body is breathing when I wear this one. This shirt, it's actually not that bad, but it's from my husband. The material is also cotton. That's why it's lightweight and breathable. So again, this is Pauline. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share this out with your friends, subscribe so that you will be notified for new uploads, and I'll see you guys next time.